In this module, you will learn some basic about .NET Framework in Visual Studio and how to build a login page website with the use of standard validation data component. The .NET Framework is a software development platform developed by Microsoft. The framework was meant to create applications which would run on the Windows and web platform. The first version of the .NET Framework was released in the year 2002 and was called .NET Framework 1.0. The .NET Framework has come a long way since then, and the current version is 4.7.1. The .NET Framework can be used to create both form-based and web-based applications. Web services can also be developed using the .NET Framework. The framework also supports various programming languages such as Visual Basic, C#, and G#, so developers can choose and select the preferable language to develop the required application. In this module, you will learn also about the web forms and standard component and validation. ASP.NET Web Forms is a part of ASP.NET Web Application Framework and is included with Visual Studio, the software we are using now. It is one of the 4 programming models you can use to create ASP.NET Web application. The others are ASP.NET MVC, ASP.NET Web Pages, and ASP.NET Single Page Application. Web forms are pages that your user requests using their browser. These pages can be written using a combination of HTML, a client script, server control, and server code. And in addition, to use the bootstrap styles, the files that we will be using in the course. When user requests a page, it is compiled and executed on server by the framework, and that the framework generates the HTML markup. Then the browser can render to the client. An ASP.NET Web Forms page presents the information to the user in any browser or client device. Using Visual Studio, you can create ASP.NET Web Forms, and the Visual Studio Integrated Development Environment IDE lets you drag and drop server control to lay out your web form page. You can then easily set properties method, create toolbox, create text box, create data, create validation. All these properties, methods, and events are used to define the web page's behavior, look and feel, and so on. To write server code to handle the logic for the page, you can use .NET language like Visual Basic or C#, and in our case, we are using the C# language. ASP.NET Web Forms are based on Microsoft ASP.NET technology, in which code that runs on the server dynamically generates web page output to the browser or client device. Second, compatible with any browser or mobile device. An ASP.NET web page automatically renders the correct browser compliant HTML for features such as style, layout, and so on. So, your ASP.NET web page will fit on the mobile, will fit on the tablet, and fit on the desktop or laptop. In addition, it is compatible with any language supported by .NET Common Language Runtime, such as Visual Basic or C#. And built on the Microsoft.NET Framework, provide all benefits of the framework, including a management environment, tape safety, and inheritance. And last, flexible, because you can add user-created and third parties plug-in controls to the form. Also, ASP.NET Web Forms offer separation of HTML and other UI code from application, a rich suite of server controls for common tasks, powerful data bind with great tool support for client-side scripting also, and support a variety of other capability including routing, security, performance, and testing, and data management.